Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Here locally in the community, make sure y'all go check out New Cat Body by Jeremy Jones.
Good afternoon. It is Lions Talk with Smoke and Jeremy B. It will not be Bears Talk or LGBTQB1 Talk. So, yeah, I'm done with hearing about business models and what could be and what was and everything else. That got exhausting. Brodric Martin. Continuing reports with hearing that Brodric Martin is killing it early at camp. This could be a huge leap year for him. I saw a video last night where and it showed him when he was heavier set and he was pulling around a shorter uh, utility trailer with a small mower, small riding mower on the back. Now he's got a longer one with like a 42-inch zero turn on there, and he's dragging that around the pond. And say what you want, it's a lot of weight for one guy to drag around the pond. I've tried to move those utility trailers unloaded when they're the bigger ones, and they're not easy. Mike seems distant. Let me fix that. That a little better? That better? But anyways, yeah, it's refreshing to hear that Brodric Martin is doing well. Ricky Sakat in the chat, how you doing, brother? I am doing fantastic. The date ended 9:30 this morning. I don't hear an echo in my stuff. Good morning, Matt Henry. I understand that everybody that Chicago people think it was interesting, but for those of us that wanted to talk football, it got boring after hearing the same question worded 18 different ways. But couldn't he have done it? Couldn't he have done it? Well, if he was an LLC, would it have meant? It doesn't matter. Oh, and still yet the only team to have their full team at training camp already is the Texans. They seem hungry to achieve something. And lo and behold, we do have some guys other than I left early, LOL. Yeah, there was one guy trying to impress something to make it sound like it was such a brilliant business plan. And well, if you could save taxes, wouldn't you? Everybody tries. That's why we save our receipts. We save our receipts to save on taxes. He was trying to skirt paying it at all. I just don't understand it. But Brodric Martin, I think, yeah, I know because you agreed with me. Yeah, Ken, yeah, 100%. Doug Michael Rosine. Um, oh, you got some parlays going. Good luck, brother. I hope you win. Yeah, it's been one heck of a day so far. Woke up, had coffee with the date and the parents, Joelle. I know she's out there somewhere. But I think she's mowing her yard today too. But enough about Bob Newhart died yesterday. Well, rest in peace, Bob Newhart. 2024 is starting to suck almost as much as the last 2 years did to start with. Well, we are just past the halfway point now. 9 Sundays away from football, 51 days from opening day kickoff on Thursday night football. She left at 9:30 this morning. You tell me, Matt. And I'm not saying anything more than having a great night happen. I'm not trying to make any innuendos. I'm not trying to insinuating anything. Yeah, 94 years. He lived a full life. Much like Monty Kiffin, who died at 90. He lived a full life. The inventor of the Tampa 2 defense. Anybody that says anything less doesn't know anything. She got a little too inebriated? No, no one drugged her. I don't do that. I was raised old school. She was too drunk to drive. I drove her car to here. I let her sleep on the couch. I made sure she was covered. She was safe. And then I went to bed and woke up this morning, made her a cup of coffee, and she went home. Did I do anything other than be a gentleman, Joel? Yeah, those aren't jokes that I take very well because I know people that had that happen to them, and I'm not that guy. Sorry, Doug. Not no offense to you. I didn't get upset. I didn't yell. It's just I don't joke about those type of things. I've had too many of my friends hurt by stuff like that. Amen. Thank you, Joel. And I'm glad you had a fun night. But Broderick Martin chiseled his body, got into shape, shed, I heard something like 75% of his body fat. He's coming in lean, trim. He also cut about 30 pounds. Yes. And he started that last year. He pulled a shorter utility trailer with a smaller riding mooring, like the regular ones with the steering wheel. No, that's Brodric Martin that's pulling the trailers around the pond. That was a video of Brodric Martin around his house. He has a pond back at his parents' place, and his dad owns a landscaping company. I hear you, Joel. Yes, he should. He is, but there's a video of his workout that he did at home to get in shape is what I was getting at, Doug. He goes around his pond with a utility trailer. It started with a oh, yeah, dude is chiseled. Yes. That's Brodric Martin that did that to his body. And then this year, his dad bought a bigger one because they got a bigger crew so they can do 2 yards in the same neighborhood at the same time. And he loaded a 42-inch zero turn on the back of a 14-foot utility trailer, and he dragged that all the way around the pond this year, now that he's in better shape. And yes, he's at camp and he's killing it right now, is what I'm saying. His reports are saying he's killing it. He showed up early. He's one that, because remember, this is his second year. He's a vet. He didn't have to come in with the rooks. So we already have some vets in camp already. That's my point I'm making. This team is coming in. They're hungry. Brodric Martin's proving that last year was an anomaly. He had a couple he had one third of his snaps were horrible. 100%. Hey, Trace. But Brodric Martin is here to prove that he wants to be here. That's what he said when he came into OTAs, looking the way he did. Dude is ripped. Like I said, the Texans are proven looking like they're just as hungry as the Lions were last season in the offseason. Remember, we were the first team to show up full at camp. Now this year it's the Texans. And they've kind of been building their team since they got rid of Watson the same way that the Lions were built. They splashed in second, third, fifth round picks, a vet here and there at quarterback until they got the guy they wanted, and then traded up and got another one right after him. So I'm just saying there's some teams out there that are just as hungry as the Lions are. The Lions are hungry to repeat, but now that they're more popular, they're getting more engagements outside of football prior to training camp. That's why a lot of the vets aren't there yet. I guarantee you they'll all be there on time. That being said, what do you guys want to talk about? 'Cause that's what I'm here for. Is everybody here? I know Joelle said she hates the holding penalty. Yes, I'm in. 100% Trace. Training camp, here we come. Good afternoon, Brent DeWitt. I am so looking forward to that. So tomorrow, the 20th, lots of guys will be there to exchange pleasantries between one another. Oh boy. Yep. I'm not talking contracts no more. I said the same thing when I started the show there, John. I know, Trace. Oh, Joel cracks me up. But at the same time, it's a form of cheating. If you're cheating on one side, you can't do it on the other. Holding's holding. Stop now. Stop what? What's up, Adam? Smoking Jay. Yes. Well, if you're violating the holding penalty, you're cheating the D line. It was a cleanup surgery to get rid of some scar tissue from an injury he got in the NFC Championship game. He's supposed to be back at camp. Yes, sir. He's supposed to be back this week, coming up. I'm trying to figure out who Doug's telling somebody to stop. Yeah, and Branch is predominant. I know. I know who you are, Adam. I just wanted to call you Adam because it says Adam Blumstein. How about Decker? Will be at camp. Ragnow will be at camp. All those guys will be at camp. Kirby Joseph is slated to be back too. He had some cleanup surgery done on his ankle from his injury in the playoffs that he played through. Oh, no, no, no. We weren't going to talk about the Diva contract. No, we were done. That's what he was saying. 'I sent you. Yeah, yeah. We are not talking about those. Yeah, we were not going there. 100%. Uh, no, he was here for a family function. Tracy Walker is not signed. Man, I've been having too good a time on this college football game. Feel like a kid again. Yeah. How is it there? I know you've been having a good time because I haven't seen you much this week in the chat. Still a free agent. No, he's a free agent. What he is a solid tackler. Occasionally can get you pressure. He'll force a fumble every now and then, but he couldn't catch a ball that was thrown right to him to save his butt. Every single interception he got was off of a tip drill type of thing. So I'm not very high on Tracy Walker. I don't want him back. Wish him well. I hope he gets signed by somebody, but it looks like everybody's safety rooms are filled. Preseason ain't that far away, and I want to get a glimpse of these rookies. Amen. I hear you. I hear you. So I wanted to mention something that you guys want to hear about, and it isn't about the Lions, it's the Packers. My safeties of choice is Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch to be the starters. Brendan Joseph, Ifeatu Melifamu as the backups, and CJ Moore as the rotational guy at the back end at 5 because he's really good on special teams. I think we're going to carry 5. Yep. But Tracy Walker remains a free agent, and I find, yeah, and if you go to MLBTrader.com, they got some guys that the Tigers could be buying on. I don't know about won't be allowed, shouldn't. That really depends upon Stafford and how he reacts going forward. Um, if we got to include a picture of Kelly next to him, then no, I don't want him in the Pride Alliance. Buddy Conquito. I just like the name. What up, JB? I like that name. That's a great name. Right. I hear you. I don't want to trade Scooble. Tariq Scooble is thankful I'm not flying anywhere today. Oh, really? What's going on with the airlines? Are you talking about the whole Boeing mess? D-Lo's in the chat, Smokey. Hey, good to see everybody. I had to take the night off of the South Florida Tribune because I had a date and it went well. Great music. Wait for Smoking Dad to show up and I'll do his little entrance music. But you know what? Last night was great. It was a good night. We had fun. We went and had Mexican at El Potrero here on Fenton Road in Grand Blanc. Then drove down the road into Flint to the Autumn Lounge, where I proceeded to sing most of the night. No, she's not a Lions fan, but she's a football girl, so that matters to me. She doesn't have an NFL team because her favorite player was Tom Brady, but I don't understand that. She loved Tom Brady, but she's an Ohio State fan. Oh, it's so frustrating. My thinking is since he asked to leave, so I wouldn't allow him back in the Pride. The only reason why I said I wouldn't allow Kelly Stafford to be there because I think she did a little ratchet shit to trap him into being with her. I'm sorry. She's a good girl though, Ricky. She's been in this chat. It's Joelle Davis. Ohio State. Nah, she's the devil. Stay away. She will poison your genuine soul, JB. No, she won't. Go. Oh, so you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan too? That's great. Kelly Stafford needs to have her picture in the whole Hall of Fame. Who says you can't make a hoe a wife now? It happened. I wonder if she's got a karate coach. That's right. I am happy. She's a nice girl. Gardening tool Hall of Fame. You mean? I love you, Ricky. This is rated R for Jeremy. No, it's PG-13. You can say hoe, you can say ratchet, you can say tramp, you can even say hooker because that's a name now in the NFL. Why you crying, Rick? It's okay. Cheers the laughter. Oh, okay. Texans versus Lions Super Bowl. I could see it. I can't say the Lions' backup name or I go to face them. John Dort. You got to add the first name too. For training camp, we're meeting up with Will and Eric and some of the others from Rock On. That's awesome. It'll be great to hang out with them and meet them face to face. I did a show, God, 2, 3 years back with Will Rock, Darcy Maville, um, Glover Quinn, Matt Derry. It was pretty cool. Might be time to watch my paint dry. Good day, gentlemen. Oh boy. I guess I must be boring. I've been waiting for some good football, and it would be great to see Will and Eric. They're good guys. So let's see. So Kirby, yeah, I said the five. I think in the defensive backfield for cornerback, in no particular order, Terrion, Carlton, Amik, Ennis Rakish, Straw, Mosley. Kind of in that order. Except Terrion and Carlton will be flipped, and it's going to be between Carlton and Amik for the number one. So defensive line, right now, until I see more out of them, I still have Levi Onwuzurike on the outside looking in until he shows me more. Football is coming. Hall of Fame game is August 1st. Bad football is better than no football. We might see the Texans win that 56-0. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, you have a great day, sir. It was good talking with you, Doug. Sorry that I streamed that to my channel because I didn't know it was going to be Caleb contract day talk day on that show. I was wow, flabbergasted myself. It was exasperating, exhausting. Yay! Will Vogel gets his car back from being fixed. That's what the insurance is for, sir. Glad they got it done. Caleb might bring her fingernail. +1, John. Oh, Oh yeah, I subscribed back to you already. I'll look at it, Doug. I'll look at it tonight after work before I go live. Yeah, it'd be great. So August 11th, that's a Sunday when we're all going, right, Trace? Great. Fields of quiet soul, and a pocket of full of lies are good ones. Okay, I will check them out. 100%. I'll let you know when we go live in the fan cave chat what I thought about it. I've critiqued a couple people. I've been known to sing a tune. I do. I do all right. My voice is a little rough today because I sang a lot last night. God, what all did I sing? See you later. Pain is waiting. All right, buddy. Let's see. What did I start? Oh, I sang "Shameless" by Garth Brooks, and I followed that up with oh, "Under the Bridge" by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Then I did "Journey Faithfully." Did another song. Want to say yeah, I did "Smooth" by Rob Thomas. A guy that was playing harmonica badly got mad at me because uh, I wouldn't let him join when I sang towards the end of the night. You romantic guy, you. Yeah, I love to sing. I've been singing for years. I was a backup singer with a band, and then I was a front guy, and then after Attitudes broke the band up, I decided karaoke was the way to go. You deal with no attitudes; it's almost always in pitch, and if it's not, you can key it to what you want. New Kids on the Block is not happening unless I can do the Weird Al Yankovic version. I told you this. But if I didn't tell you where I was going August 26th last night and just left you in the dark about it, that'd have been very rude of me. Because she's big Wahlberg fans, namely Donnie. Oh boy. So guys, give me a topic. What do you want to ask? Because I'll look up something right now and we can talk about it if I don't know the answer. Does anybody else find it weird that Chicago Cardinals was one of the first two franchises ever created before the NFL even existed? They were created in 1896, and they have never, in their franchise history, had an NFL MVP. Not one. I find that odd. Right, because Sorsdal might be able to jump Awasika or even Natane Mutai. Oh, so do I. I call the Backstreet Boys something else. 100%. Yeah, you can't say it on here. Might get you canceled these days. So much to say now. Yeah, my voice is rough today. I don't sing enough anymore like I used to. I used to sing 7 days a week as a karaoke host. I would do at least 4 or 5 songs a night. Your vocals, as well as your any type of instrument you play, need to be practiced or you lose it. Drink some water. Oh, water's the devil. I just like being silly. Oh. Hey, Smoking Dad has entered the building. How you doing, Dad? This right here, football. Oh, I heard you singing. Hey, Brenton, buddy. Yes. Wow. I drink a 2 liter Mountain Dew every day and a half gallon of water. Yes. I drink 2 1 liters. This is a 1 liter. I have one in the morning and then one while I'm working. It's what I've done my entire life. So let's see. One of my favorite football quotes came from one of the best comedy movies about football, and it was in The Replacements. And it was when they were talking about fears and everybody was being stupid, talking about heck of 2 liters just for breakfast, lol. But no, because I gotta have coffee too. I just don't do it right away. I can't do it. I don't know why. But they were talking about that, and when Keanu Reeves' character Shane Falco spoke up, talked about quicksand in sports, and that's a very real thing. That's where one thing goes wrong, and another thing goes wrong, and another thing goes wrong, and they just keep compounding, and eventually you feel like you're up to your neck and you can't move. That was the Lions in the NFC Championship game last year. That entire third quarter, we were in quicksand. It started with after their field goal. It started with their the Gibbs fumble, then the pass to Ayuk, and we just watched it all disappear. That was quicksand, but it was team wide, not just one player. The whole team kind of like froze in time. We switched our coverages up. I don't know why Cam Sutton was put on the other side the way he was and left in single coverage instead of having safety help over the top like he did in the first half. Everything changed. We stopped blitzing. We stopped run blitzing. We Everybody just looked like they were totally in misaligned for that. 49ers were lucky. I I think we did it to ourselves. Meeting up between 8 and 9 for the meetup and breakages. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Well, it is official. JJ McCarthy is finally signed. The last rookie is signed. And guess what? Remember how I said it'd be somewhere between 15 and 20 less than what Caleb Williams got? I said they were making the playoffs and they were going to win between 10 and 13 games prior to the season even started. And there was a lot of us right about the Lions last year. But I said they'd probably get 11 and 6. Well, the way the team's built, I think they do have a good run in the playoffs with this team. But at the same time, like I said, 27 teams in the NFL have 17 winnable games on the schedule. 5 of them have maybe 7 at best. Because those 5 teams, 4 of them at least play each other once. The other one plays one of them twice. I'm not even trying to be mean, throw shade, or hate, but there are some bottom 5 rosters in this league. I only eat 1 meal a day myself. Of course, it lasts all day. Yeah, I wish I could say that. So while we are high on the Lions, there's a lot of teams that are high on themselves. Some teams are higher on themselves than others. So do I. I usually eat in the morning, sometime between I wake up and before I go to work, and then I eat again when I get home, and then I go live. It's what I do. I love doing this stuff. I love talking football with you gentlemen and ladies. It it's something that brings me a lot of joy. Broski is way high on the Bears. Yes, he is. He hasn't been in this chat yet. I'd welcome him because I welcome everybody. A light lunch and a big supper. Yeah, that's the way I've always done it. And then come to find out we've been doing it wrong. It's supposed to be a big breakfast and a light dinner. So it is what it is. There's a lot of guys way high on the Bears right now, and I get it. But to say that Caleb Williams is going into the best situation of any QB coming out of college is wrong. To say he has the best wide receiver weapons might be more accurate. But the Bears O line only looks better on paper right now. Until I see it on the field, it's not better. Bears defense is legit, but if the offense isn't scoring points, how many games will they win? 100% JB. The two QBs that had the best, or three QBs that had the best situation coming out of college were all in the same season. Philip Rivers to San Diego, Eli Manning to the Giants, and Ben Roethlisberger to the Steelers. The year of the quarterback. It will always be the year of the quarterback. Why? One of them got a ring. Broski left before he could hear Will Rock and Eric give the simulation prediction. I'm quite sure that was funny. I personally have them winning between 8 and 10. I think they're better than last season. The entire roster is better than last season. And it really depends if Caleb lives up to the potential that he's been lauded as a Foreman Heisman winner and first pick overall in the draft. Caleb Williams. Go Bears. Rawr. Justin Fields ran for some reason. I don't know what happened. I think it's more about coaching because I didn't see that from Fields at Ohio State. And I think that O line was so bad he became a one read and run quarterback out of desperation to save his own life. Yeah, the Jets, I think they can win the division. I think it's coming down between them and Dolphins. I got the Buffalo sliding back a bit. I don't care if Josh Allen's a gamer. They lost way too much in their secondary. They lost too much in the wide receiver room. It's all gonna hinge on Aaron Rodgers being healthy. If Aaron Rodgers has a season like last year, um, They got more draft picks next season than they had this season. They had to trade back in just to get that fifth pick they took. And if you mean they won't have all those high draft picks, that's true. I'm just trying to clarify here because I think Poles is doing a better job than we give him credit for. And I think Eberflus has been doing a worse job than Chicago gives him credit for. Not really. They've got really good weapons there in New York. They've got one of the best defenses in the NFL, top to bottom. And while we poo poo on Aaron Rodgers, you have to remember he did throw for 4,000 yards in that 8 and 9 season, the last season he played with the Packers. And that was 1,500 yards more than Justin Fields that year. No, I went out and sang last night karaoke and I strained my vocal cords. I'll be fine in a day or two. Agreed. Buffalo's secondary is a big question mark. Um, yeah, I sent you a message on Facebook Messenger. It went probably to your message request, Trace. It's been a great day. I had a great night, but work is beckoning. I don't wanna. Work is overrated. Adulting sucks. But that being said, it is time for our favorite sponsor in the world. Doesn't even pay me a dime, but it is FTP. Put it in the chat. Say it loud, say it proud. Yoli Cruz, top fan of Huddle Sports Network page. JB Shave, she must be special. Happy Friday. Dates are a special occasion. FTP, yes. And, of course, my other sponsor, which is Brandon Service, right located right on the corner of South Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road in sunny Flint, Michigan, where the water's crap and the tires are good. Used tires starting at $40. New tires. Call and get your quote 810-233-8230. Talk to George, Red, or myself. What's going on? Oh, ending the show for one here shortly. But JB had a date last night, and that went good. Brodric Martin's doing good at camp. JJ McCarthy just signed his deal with the Vikings. It's a 4-year deal at 21.95. JB shines up good. BD got competition. Just for you, Orlando. Oh, man, you crack me up. So, all 100%. When I'm in a sober mood, I worry, work, and think. Yep. Yes. Have a blessed day, everybody. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. Brent DeWitt says, FTP, F the Bears, and F the Vikings. Fornicate them all. Yes, I get it. And until we're knocked down, we are the kings of the North. Oh, Smoking Dad's on it today. Just remember, the only thing in life you can control is how you react to stuff that's out of your control. If you didn't say it, you didn't do it, and you didn't cause it, there is no reason for you to overreact. Overreaction is 90% of what's wrong in America these days. Yes. And please remember the subscribe button. It's down over here on that bottom corner. If you don't if it isn't lit up yet, if it's still red, go ahead and hit it. The like button, that's that thumbs up. If you don't like the show, put a thumbs down. I'd rather have a reaction than no reaction. And last but not least, share this into all your Lions and NFC North pages. I don't like to talk big smack. I just think FTP is fun. If they catch you. Yes, Yoli, you enjoy your day too. Take care, everyone. And until tonight for the Lions Fan Cave chat, it's peace, love, and chicken grease.
Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.